What's good everyone? Today we're going to be reacting to a video called Roblox Predator Gets Locked Up, featuring this guy, J Dion Premium. Yep, EDP watch. So we're going to start off with the video.
New at 4, a man is behind bars in Accomack County facing a crime charge.
20-year-old Matthew Thomas.
20-year-old Matthew Thomas on Friday.
Matthew Thomas, bro.
Specializing in catching
What do you do?
Roblox.
I am going to court over this video.
Dang. So,
There was a girl, the kind of girl who spent recess staring at the cloud. One day at school, a friend introduced her to a game. That game is called Roblox. She loved Minecraft, so she thought, why not? She made an account and dove right in. What began as harmless fun quickly became an escape. She played games, she met people, and she would frequently join social hangout games on the platform. Then one day, she clicked a game called Public Bathroom Simulator.
oh no, fuck this game, dog.
Social game. But hidden in plain sight were beds, animations, and things labeled as innocent as push-ups that players were exploiting and twisting into something much darker. It was the first time she'd ever seen anything like this in her whole life, and she wasn't alone, as thousands of other people her age shared the exact same experience. But someone in the game mentioned something far worse, something called condos. Condos are hidden spaces in Roblox, places Roblox try and fail to asked where to find them, and the answer was just extremely simple. Sign up for Discord, a platform Roblox promotes and allows on their site, and all you had to do was search one word. She did, and within seconds she found a server, she typed a single message, and was instantaneously exposed to one of the most vile individuals on the internet, someone who had already done this to others. Thankfully, Cloud is not a real girl. She's actually one of our decoys. An account created by road catchers to expose predators preying on people within the Roblox community. But the story I just told you, it's real. I received countless emails, comments, and messages from people who share the exact same absolutely horrifying experience. Even though Cloud's story isn't real, it happens far too often. And it's all thanks to the lies that Discord and Roblox are telling parents and investors.
Condo Discord servers. Over 20k members, open more than a year. Age requirement is 13 plus. 13 is fucking crazy. Our decoy was approached in an 18 explicit Roblox condo server. Discord condo server. Damn.
Hi, how's it going?
It's good. What are you up to?
Kinda just doing something at the moment, sitting here. How about you? What are you up to?
I'm just laying here right now.
Ooh?
Hey, before we continue, sorry, but what do we do this again? Also, I don't even know about gaming years.
Okay, nice to hear that. What do you like to do?
I like to play games and stuff.
That's interesting. What brings you to that
Oh shit, sorry, my fault.
Friends? Or is there anything else you might be looking for?
I don't really know, to be honest. What are you in the server for?
For a few things. It's best I don't say.
Why?
Well, if you say so. I'm mostly there because I get so often, and I'm just
Oh nah, bro, you a freak.
find a girl to help me with my needs, you know. But I enjoy chatting as well with all of that stuff.
I mean, I don't really mind, but... How old are you?
It's so crazy. Funny for this.
What he was about to say next is something no adult should ever be saying.
I'm 20. I'm assuming you're a lot younger. I don't mind either.
Yeah, I am, but it's like a lot.
It's okay.
Okay, but don't tell anyone. Yeah, I'm turning next month.
The number that
I'm guessing, the decoy said they're 13, so the decoy is 14 years old. That's what I think I saw. Bro, get this on my motherfucking face, bro. Move, bro. Edge? Nigga, bro. Shit, bro. I'm not gonna do it, bro.
requirement on Discord, but it's
Show me the edge, bro.
I'm not gonna do anything, and don't worry about whatever I said earlier. I won't do any actual stuff towards you. I'm always okay with chatting and making a new friend.
I don't really mind, to be honest. I'm okay with whatever.
Good to know then. Didn't think you'd be interested, to be honest.
Really?
Kinda glad you're down for that stuff. This could make something interesting.
Oh, no.
So, what do you look like?
I'll show you if you show me a pic.
Okay.
Yay, this is me.
Nigga said, yeah, this nigga ugly as hell, bro. Nigga, what about fucking, Justin Bieber if he wasn't eating, bro? What the fuck, nigga, ugly as shit, bro.
What I like.
Oh my god. You look so hot.
Bro.
You think?
What the fuck?
Perfect.
after this, he
Nigga,
stopped
you call this nigga afraid, bro.
talking about how much he was obsessed with the face of the decoy.
I'm obsessed.
Tell me more.
I just love how good your face looks.
Nah, bro.
Really?
Hell yes.
Haha.
You're attractive. I definitely do some stuff to your amazing face, you know.
What he just said. Not because it's gross, which it definitely is. This single message proves something later in the video that is going to send chills down your spine. From this point on, the messages become so graphic that I don't even feel comfortable sharing them here. For context, not long after the last messages I showed, he sent an explicit photo, and then multiple videos. The decoy played naive, pretending to not understand this kind of stuff. So he took it upon himself to educate her in disturbingly horrifying detail. In my
Not really. What is it? Also, what you mean satisfied with? Hey, by the way, I'm sorry for my loud microphone. It's not actually a trash mic. Hold on. This thing right here, yeah, that's what I'm using. Actually, let me just turn it down some. Cause it's not like a lot of people like loud microphones. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, that. Wait. Yeah, that's good. Not really. What is it? Also, what do you mean satisfied him enough?
understand this kind of stuff. So he took it upon himself to educate her in disturbingly
Hold on, I'm doing something. When you make song feel good. Well, okay, how you do that though? You can use your mouth to do it or your hands. Okay, yeah, let's not read that.
horrifying detail. In my over a year
We're talking about blowjobs and jerking on, dog. That's crazy.
these are easily some of the most horrifying chat logs I've ever come across from any Roblox predator ever. The only thing I knew for sure, this wasn't his first time, and I was determined to prove it. You might be wondering, how do I prove that? Someone from my row catchers team let me know that he messaged one of our other decoy accounts while talking to this one. This time around, we said that we were a year older, and guess what? The chat logs were nearly identical. Same disturbing behavior, same videos, same explicit photos, and just like before, he had no issue at
Right.
same video, same explicit
Let me guess, some nigga showed his meat.
Took photos, and just like before, he had no issue at all with the age. Eventually, I had switched back to my original account and asked him where he was from. He said he was from Virginia, which is ridiculously far. Not just for me, but almost anyone I'd usually call to help for a catch like this. But there was one person who I know would be up for the task, Gideon. He's one of the biggest YouTubers on the internet right now, with millions of followers. By this point, he had already confronted multiple Roblox predators I found.
No wonder Roblox is crazy, bro. The dick pics were AI.
All across the United
The dick
States,
pics were AI.
leading to arrests, even as far as Hawaii. So I asked Gideon if he wanted to catch this guy in Virginia, and he was up for it. But before he could do that, there was a lot more I had to do. First, at this point, he had not agreed to meet yet. But he did talk about a mall near him, and I said I lived pretty close to it. And well...
When are you going back to the mall?
I don't know yet. Maybe soon.
Tee-hee?
I definitely let you know when I'm down there.
Oh, really?
I'd like to see you.
What you just read is him agreeing to meet the decoy in real life. Shortly after I asked him to take the conversation over to text, I realized that there was a problem. This mall I told him about, well, it was actually about an hour away from him. He said he kind of went there frequently, but I didn't want to make the risk of him possibly bailing.
Oh, that mall looks familiar.
An hour away is pretty far. So I came up with another plan. I told him that my grandma actually lives in the town over, and that I'd be watching her house while she's on vacation next weekend, meaning I'd have the whole place to myself. And well, he bought it so much, in fact, that he asked if he could come over. But the most important thing gained from this was his phone number, as that was the last piece that we needed to finish this puzzle. With his phone number, face, location, and his name, Gideon was able to find out everything about this guy in real life. We had found out that he was just a regular guy from Parksley, Virginia. Looked like he had a normal childhood, had friends, a family. Nothing at all seemed odd. It's strange seeing things like that. You'd expect that people like...
No, it's kind of sad, bro. Like, imagine this, bro. You have a you have a nice ass childhood. You're gonna become like a really nice guy in the future or someone else. You have really sweet, loving parents that love you so much. But then in the future, you decide to become a pedophile, bro. And you get caught for it. Well, your parents finds out, bro. Like, bro, that would be sad as hell, bro. Actually, bro, if these pedophiles don't even care what they do, then I won't feel bad for them. But actually, no, I don't care. Some pedophiles are weird. Some pedophiles just turn out to be normal people back then. Probably wanted to go for younger. That's right. Enough yapping, bro.
him would fit some type of stereotype, but sometimes it's people you would never think twice about. Over the next few days, I keep talking to him. The conversations only get more disturbing and gross. Now days are turning into a week, and that week is turning into weeks of some of the most disturbing messages I've ever had the pleasure of reading.
5 days before arrest, nigga.
It's 3:23 in the morning. I got like somewhere to be at 6 a.m. and I woke out of bed because I got on my phone and I checked my Roblox account. He is playing Criminal Tycoon on Roblox.
Oh my
I'm
god.
playing this game by himself later. Just won't be on Roblox.
The night before that amazing clip, we still didn't have his voice, and we needed to get that on record before any meetup goes down. So I had him talk to one of our real female decoys and try to get him to play Roblox.
I can't really speak much because my parents are like trying to sleep and I don't want to wake them, so I can only say a few words.
Okay, that's fine, don't worry.
Okay. I'll be able to talk more once they sleep, so it's okay if we just play the game in silence.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, I'll meet you in game.
Hi. Well, hi. Oh, he's on my head.
Yeah.
So now we're in the school. We're in the school. Okay, we need to keep
Oh,
a
this is a
close
bad
eye
place
on
for
this
him
guy
to be.
at all
Yeah,
times.
keep him out of here.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my. What do you think he's doing in the school right now?
I don't even want to know. He went in the girls' bathroom.
Oh,
and he's
okay.
out.
Of course he did.
Nah, bro. Of course this bitch ass nigga in the girls' bathroom, bro.
The Mr. Bro,
I didn't see
oh my
this
God, I
nigga.
hope he didn't know who that is. Oh, in prison panic. Did he get a mugshot?
Wait, am I tripping or did I see Mr. Obvious big head ass?
Big, but a big
I don't know who that is. He's the first Roblox pedophile.
heart right above us, you know? Oh, I'm just, okay, what is going on? Is that Mr.
Oh my, bro. Bro, what is he doing here?
I just said, I can't wait to see you soon. Same. I have it all planned out. Let's hear his plan on Roblox.com. Oh, and the first thing he said was totally censored. Oh, it's gonna involve you using that.
Yeah.
It's getting so hard just telling you stuff. This is a Roblox.com moment. I haven't done it in so long. I can't wait to ruin you.
What? What? Nigga, what? Bro, what, bro?
Oh my God. This
That just activated my brain, bro.
person knew exactly what they were doing. Their messages made their intentions crystal clear, not only what they wanted, but exactly what they were attracted to. All this happening directly within the Roblox platform. While this was unfolding in the lobby, ads from Paramount Pictures and Sega were playing. These brands spend millions of dollars on Roblox, trusting the platform's public
This is not Aang, dog. This is not Aang. Who is that? Last time I remember that nigga was bald as fuck. When did bro get a fresh cut? Man, this game's bro. This game is bullshit, bro. Oh, bullshit ass game. This nigga did not have no fresh cut, bro. Hell no.
Trusting the platform.
Shit look AI fucking generated too. Like what the fuck, nigga?
Companies aware, you can message them here. Back to those conversations on Roblox. Unbelievably, it only got worse. Eventually, we both left the call and just.
I'm spell some knees, nigga. Yay.
Over the next 2 weeks, Gideon was incredibly busy, traveling all across the United States, catching even more predators. We really only had a one-day window to catch this guy in real life. So I asked the predator if he was free that day, and I also had to change the plan slightly.
When I'm at my grandparents', I like to hang at the library. Could we meet in public first?
Ooh, library. Yes, sounds interesting.
So he was down to meet. Gideon got his flight, and I did too this time around. I packed my bags, got to the airport, got on a flight.
Yeah.
So I had just arrived in Norfolk, Virginia, and was immediately greeted by some of the most disturbing messages from this predator on what he wanted to do at this library. The only thing that made me glad about reading those messages is that my flight definitely wasn't wasted on nothing, because he made it very clear that he was going to meet tomorrow. But the next morning I met up with Gideon. We drove for about an hour, crossing this really cool highway over water, and just like that, we had arrived at the Eastern Shore Library in Parksley, Virginia. Now, before this catch goes down, I need to tell you about another catch I did. This here is a predator coming to a sting house in Wayland, Michigan, to have what he believes was a little rendezvous session with me. But little does he know, right behind that door is Oma, a predator catching YouTuber. What happened next was very intense, to say the least. But unfortunately, I can't show it here on YouTube. So that's why I created Schlep.tv, a platform where you can directly support me and my team as we travel across the country to catch predators. For just $3.50 your first month, you'll get access to exclusive catches, bonus content, early uploads, and privated videos. Also, if you want to stay up to date on these predators' legal cases,
nigga, I'm broke.
I'm updating it all on there. We've also got some pretty awesome merch on the site as well, and every dollar from members to merch goes straight back into funding these videos. And it helps get dangerous people like this off the street. But anyway, so thank you all so much for your support. It means everything. And oh yeah, face reveal.
He just said at the trash bin right now. Then I'm off to you.
Oh, okay, okay. You got some riz.
Face reveal.
Yeah, he's saying he wants to get her something to drink. He said he's about to come inside. Yo, Matthew, man. Hey, we just want to talk about this this real quick? Is it cool if we just go in one of those back rooms? Hey man, we just want to talk about this internet BS, man, if that's cool. What's good, man? How you doing, bro? No, man, you're good. You're good, man. I didn't want to.
I just don't want to get in trouble or anything.
That's why we didn't go to your house, man.
He's cooked. He's cooked.
This is just because I'm a big guy and everything. It's just for like my protection. I appreciate that, man. We're just gonna go in here and talk, okay? Hey, how you doing, Matthew, man? Oh man, you got the
Got the pedophile.
How you doing, big dog?
I'm good.
You're good. So how old are you, man?
20.
You're 20. You're 20. Listen, man, I don't think you're a bad kid.
I just got up on the wrong track.
Okay. So what track?
Pointed.
What are you disappointed about, my man?
Everything, man. I was just looking to enjoy myself or whatever. I shouldn't have been doing this.
Doing what, man? Like I said, I haven't read through all of this, man. So like,
I had no business doing any of this.
if she was here, man, like what would have went down? You think?
I feel like it would. I probably would have went through with it, knowing me.
You think so? Went through it what?
Whatever, like enjoying herself.
Like I'm dumb, man. Like I'm a high school dropout. Like what do you mean enjoying herself, man?
Oh, like sexual, you know.
Okay, so you think you would have had sex with her?
Yeah, I don't know how old she was.
You don't know how old she was?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't think I got the age.
Nah, this nigga fucking capping. Oh, 12. It was 12. Oh shit, I thought it was 13. Yeah, my bad, never mind. She's 12.
She said, yeah.
I have a really bad memory, so I forget stuff easily.
That's something important to remember, big dog. You know,
That's cap, that's
after you
cap.
get done talking, man, I want you to get back on the right track too, man. That's all I want.
You can even have the square, man. It's on you.
Oh, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We'll save that for her though. You ever cause man, I know on Roblox, man, it's bad. Like people would just add you into these like random groups, and you ever get added to random groups?
I've seen it go down before, but I usually don't stay in those groups.
Really? What do they be sending in those groups? You be seeing?
I feel like it's mostly people asking to do stuff to do like certain things.
Like what?
Yeah, like on Roblox, usually people try to like get other people to do like things on games that aren't even able to be on Roblox.
I'm technologically illiterate, man. So like, you gotta like tell me about this. Like what? So like, they're wanting to do sexual stuff on Roblox. I know it might be a little awkward. This is my first time hearing about this. You ever heard about this?
I haven't heard about this.
Like what the heck?
I don't really know much about it myself. That's why I'm just kind of confused.
Yeah, man. On these groups, like, do they ever like be sending like disgusting stuff, like do anything like that? Cause I be hearing about that. You ever seen anything like that?
I think I've heard about it here and there.
So like, I'm guessing you knew the whole time this was wrong, right?
Yeah, I don't even know why I went through with it. I knew it was wrong, but I still decided to come.
In more ways than one, huh? I mean, multiple times she was telling you like she never done this before, and you were saying how you wanted to corrupt her and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, you know,
Nah, bro.
you acknowledge, you don't gotta lie to me, man. Like would it still went down if she was here though? You think if like, let's say we weren't here and she was just here, you think it would have happened?
Honestly, it's a 50-50. I feel like I would have talked some sense in myself, but I'm not sure.
It's hard to talk to sense in yourself when you're by yourself.
Yeah, true.
Have you ever done anything like this before? Like, you ever met up with anybody online? We saw something, my friend here, Billy, he knows more about this. Like, do you have a girlfriend or anything? Because we saw like something about like this girl, and she had like...
The saddest part when we record these videos is that more often than not, we're already too late, meaning someone has been hurt. The night we discovered his Roblox account, we noticed a girl's name in his bio. That same name appeared on his friends list, and when we checked her profile, her bio had Matthew with a heart next to it. I'll be talking about this girl later, but there's one key detail you need to know.
How old is...
She's 18.
She's 18.
After this conversation, I got in touch with this person, and this is not true. I'll be talking about it later.
It's the awkward conversations that we gotta have sometimes, but we gotta have them. But it's like, you know, like, why did you send her this?
I just thought it was a good idea at the time. I was just really into it.
What the fuck? What the? Wait, this nigga was Goonie? That's the video? This nigga was Goonie!
I was just gonna say I was going to bar to hang out with my friend.
Your friend. You know, I mean, I think we're friends now, man, you know? Like, friends, we gotta look out for each other, man. We're trying to just look out for you.
That's why I appreciate this.
Because if this got on someone else's table, like...
Yeah, I'm in some serious trouble. I just want to talk. I don't really want this to go anywhere else.
You know, just the other scary part about it is not only were you talking to her, but like you were also talking to another
What?
Do you remember that profile pic right there? You're not gonna send anymore?
No, I want to stay away from this stuff. I just need help.
And you're not gonna talk to girls?
No, I'm gonna delete my account.
And you did come here to meet and have sex?
Yes, I understand.
No, but that's what you were trying to do?
Let's say something real quick. You have the right to remain silent. He said Cannon will be used against the court of law. You have the right to an attorney and speak with the attorney present before any question. If you want a foreign attorney, one will be provided to you at no cost. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
What some of you might not realize is that what the officer just said holds significant legal weight. It's telling him exactly what his rights are. The right to legal representation before speaking with police. The right to protect yourself if you choose to remain silent, without that silence being taken as a sign of guilt. He legally could have just stayed silent here, but after this point,
anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
You promise you'll never send no girls again?
I promise I'm gonna delete my Discord account and get back in, get on the right track.
You bought that Sprite for her? So you bought that Sprite for her? Okay. I really appreciate you being honest, man. And look me in my eye. You promise you'll never do this again?
Oh God, I'm not gonna do not never again.
Look at them and tell them I'm sorry for sending that girl.
I just want to let you both know my intentions are wrong here. I promise I'm not gonna do this again. I want to get back on the right track.
But you're saying this. Can you tell them what exactly? Because they don't know.
As y'all know, I have done some very bad things, saying I was gonna do this and that, and it's not right of me. I want to get back on the right track. He suggested talking to this guy.
Yeah, Brian Moreland. Yeah.
I got you.
And we told you could.
Trial and then I gotta pay for it. So.
But we told you can leave whenever, right?
Yeah, I wanted to stay in touch with
you. You wanted to stay with me, okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't feel forced to stay here or anything?
No, I was not forced. I was obligated to leave at any time. I'd rather talk to this so I can get out of my head.
Okay, man. We appreciate that.
he had just admitted to committing a crime in front of 2 cops after being Mirandized. That was everything the cops needed to hear. Gideon went to give all the information to the cops, and while that was going on, it was just me, a cameraman, and the Predator in a room. And well, I had some questions I wanted to ask him, but before I could, I saw him acting a little weird on his phone.
What's he doing?
I just hope I don't have to go anywhere, bro. I just wanted to talk about this.
Yeah. Are you here? You want me to help you with it?
I think I got the Wi-Fi connected. So I'm trying to get into my account.
He had just tried logging out of his Discord account, and I caught him.
Okay.
It might tell you that you need to do a new location. I think so you got to go to your email.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Maybe you put the deadbolt. That way you don't have to.
He had logged back into his Discord account, but he was still acting weird on his phone, so I made it overly obvious that I was watching everything that he was doing.
So the reason my friend there asked about if there's anything on the phone, so I give you a little bit of understanding here. So when they put your phone through the process, right? The iPhones are beautiful. Yeah. Everything you do on there, you've at least got 60 days of whatever you've done on there, storage-wise or tracking-wise, stored on that phone, even if you've deleted it. So he's asking if there's anything they should be aware of, Because he's asking, is there anything we need to work with you now on?
Anyone possibly, like, maybe even, you know, like, under just the age of...
Maybe like some chats or something. I might have some from when I was like back then.
But you're saying, like, you have, like, message chats where stuff like that possibly was being sent?
I'm not sure. I forget stuff within the last 60 days.
But just, like, if there was a possibility, like...
50-50, I feel like.
You heard it here first, folks.
So, there was another chat with,
Yeah.
15-year-old, right?
I'm not gonna lie, I've done it a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah.
A couple of times is crazy, dog. Clay, nigga!
Youngest.
I've only ever...
Was the youngest?
Yeah.
Like I said before, by the time we already find out, it's typically too late. All we can try to do is stop them from creating more victims. And the hardest part, knowing that if Roblox and Discord took these threats as seriously as we do, maybe, just maybe, this just would have never happened.
And what are you sending these people? Just photos of you?
Just stuff. I was really into it.
Have you met with any of these people at all? Even non-sensually? Just...
No, sir.
Yeah. So tell me more about what you play on Roblox.
Man, they just stick to tycoons and stuff.
What's your favorite tycoon? I actually play a lot of those.
Like the shooting ones.
The shooting ones? Yeah.
Maybe that's a 1v1 one day.
Yeah, right? Wait, what game is that? The shooting one? Is that...
Criminal tycoon.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty...
Criminal tycoon.
Well, go ahead and stand up for me for right now. Place one's on your back.
Victory! Damn, bro.
From what I'm currently aware of, he's being held without bond, and a trial will ultimately decide whether he is found innocent or guilty. I have been legally subpoenaed to testify against Matthew, which I will, but they've changed things, so I don't really know what's going on with it right now.
And we're back now with new reporting on how a suspected child predator was caught before it was too late. Accomack County deputies arrested 20-year-old Matthew Thomas at the library in Parksley.
Well, Tom, I talked with Jadon Adams. He runs an organization called EDP Watch. His team is stationed across the U.S. One of his decoys lives near Accomack County, specializing in catching predators on Roblox. This was Thomas's first arrest, but Adams says statistically, those accused of sex crimes have already victimized one or two others before they're caught.
Dang.
At the airport, I sent a friend request to the girl in Matt's bio. We talked, and while she said Matt never did anything inappropriate with her, she confirmed he lied about her age. When I asked if there could be anyone else, everything started to unravel. Turns out he ran a group chat full of younger girls. He was the oldest one there. Things looked safe for work on the surface, but multiple girls told me he made extremely inappropriate comments toward them. Remember that message I showed you at the start of the video? One of the girls told me that after she face revealed, Matt started making these disturbing comments towards her to a point that it made her feel deeply uncomfortable. These are not decoys, these are real people. When I asked—
You heard that? Not real, not decoys, not decoys, they're just real people. Real people.
In the past with other girls, he said yes. If you've been affected by Matt within the Roblox community, there's a number underneath news articles relating to this that you can contact the police, or you can always reach out to me. I'll try to get you in touch with the right people. So what was Roblox's response to all this? Well, based on the last predator we helped get arrested, I wasn't expecting much. Back then, we submitted everything: chat logs, reports, proof, and Roblox ignored it until 3 weeks later, until our videos went live. So this time around, I went all in. I bought a printer and digitally printed every chat log. My printer actually broke almost right away, so I had to submit everything digitally the next morning, and I told them I'd be sending the binder later. 10 minutes after this report went through, the account logged back in and started playing games. I don't think it was Matt. He is currently in jail right now, but at the time we didn't know that. But this should have never happened either way. Roblox forces us to jump through these insane hoops to get them to look at real evidence. No, they don't tell us to mail it in, but they won't accept anything outside of a YouTube video, which risks our channels to upload, and when we do, they ignore it. This video here, We submitted a formal report, and as of right now, not a single account featured in this video is terminated. Instead, Roblox moderated the guy for making the game. We have been asking Roblox for an internal contact for almost a year. We now have 4 arrests tied to our investigations. We've offered to handle things privately and quietly and professionally behind the scenes. We don't have to do that in any way, but we're doing it so stuff like this does not happen. But Roblox, they ignore us. They don't care, only until we go public. And Matt's account, it was finally banned the next day. Not because of anything mentioned in this video, but because a fan told me they reported the word mofo in his username. If he weren't in jail, this would have been the easiest appeal to do. I've literally done it before. Here's the part I hate the most. I can't even show you half of the stuff I've seen while making these videos. Some of it is so disturbing, it keeps me up at night. The media's response to all this is asking why Squid Game is on Roblox. They should be asking David Baszucki directly why games like Public Bathroom Simulator and Meep City have millions, billions of visits. These predators, they could be wiped out with a few keystrokes. Ruben gave them the database. Instead, they'd rather hand out lawsuits to people like Ruben because we don't matter to them. Not the creators, not the victims, not you. The only people who matter is the investors, and the only thing they care about is growing the player base. But when you open up the floodgates like that without building walls to protect the vulnerable, you don't just let in new users, you let the worst of the worst. It's disgusting, and I hope Roblox wakes up. They need to change from the top down. New management, new priorities, and a real commitment to safety instead of the lies they've been telling us.
Yep.
Thank you for watching. Consider becoming a member at Schlep.tv as there'll probably be some bonus footage from this video.
Damn. That shit is crazy, bro. So basically, I can tell what is gonna happen to him in court. He's gonna become guilty. Cause he did it. He said he did it a couple of times. So yeah, he's guilty. He's getting a guilty penalty. He's gonna go to jail in the future. He's gonna go to jail. But yep, that was the video. Roblox video like the Gideon. Hey, shout out to Slept and Gideon and the voice actors. Voice actor, I guess, and Jimmy, the editor. This dude. And special shout out. Hold on, let me search it up. Special shout out to Hoodie Dude. Yeah, special shout out to him, bro. Go me. I might watch this soon. Well, yeah, that's all, bro. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, like and subscribe if you want. And yeah, might see you guys in the next video. Alright, peace out. Bye.